Hi, hello folks, thanks for joining. Let's go on with it, shall we? It's more the same for those who have been here past few streams, so let's go on with it. Working on more DYG. It would help if I could pronounce my own creation. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining, as always. Just doing some cleanup for now. That's what needs to be done. And this is a new little bit I'm adding in the second scene of the first chapter, where they're in the canteen. It's just a little something. I feel like it's needed. Right, have I missed on? I'm just gonna read any comments I've missed first. No, I haven't seen that, Garth. It probably is badass though. I haven't read this in years, but yet still love the streams. Well, I'm glad you like the streams, Perps. When you mean years though, do you mean the one that was on DeviantArt? If so, this is different. It's been redone, in case you haven't read the current one, which has only been around for a couple of years, not even that yet. Actually, no, maybe it's a bit. Yeah, maybe it is a couple of years old actually. Oh, I'm 1 minute late in that surprise. Right, let's get on with this. I appreciate the comments, but usually comments that people leave before the stream starts, I usually end up missing. Because I don't leave my streaming tab open till about like 2 minutes before I start streaming, so I'm doing right, Garth. Thanks for asking again. Pork peeps. Let's not refer yourselves to that. I don't even like that name myself, so. Also, I don't even know if I've put the music on. Apparently I have? I can't hear it. I mean, I couldn't hear it anyway, but. Should probably give him a nose, shouldn't I? And maybe make it a bit higher up. Same with his mouth as well. Yeah, I'm not surprised that I'm late this time. I mean, I've been on time a couple of times since I've returned from my flu. So I think to balance things out, I'll be late again for tonight. Is he looking a bit? Yeah, he's looking a bit derpy there, I think. Slightly better. Yeah, that's better. Gotta be careful, what can easily happen, especially when I'm drawing it. Hey Decimal, yeah, you are in time. Unlike me, I was late to this stream. I hate it when, because when I load up the page I need to start streaming, I like how YouTube, the reminder says, waiting for Keeper of Pork. It's like, oh thanks. You didn't have to put it like that, but even YouTube mocks me for being late. Wrong because I gave him 3 strands of hair there. He has 2 that go up and then 2 that go down. That's how I remember it now. Right, that panel's done. Relatively simple. I don't know if I'll change that dialogue, so yeah, I might change that later. Right, now on to the next one, which is here. Basically, next panel after this one. Frame. In all fairness, even if you come a couple of minutes late, I don't start drawing until about 5 minutes. Till about 5 minutes into the stream, because I'm just like that. I'm really bad when it comes to starting things, like even when that comes to drawing. It's like something I really need to get over. Me starting is like the most difficult thing for anything, really. Doesn't matter what it is. I thought that bit of hair was wrong. I haven't drawn it like that in ages. Also, once I've done cleaned up these couple of panels, I am gonna spend the rest of the stream basically fixing some old ones. I did this last stream though, so I hope you guys don't mind. But and also, as far as the new scenes go, I ain't got much to do now for the new ones. I basically got this and one other scene that is near enough finished, so I best make a start with fixing some old panels that really do need fixing. I just realised they're actually on 2 different sides. Yeah, it's on that side. Don't want to change it on the other side. Oh yeah, I didn't draw his collarbone either. Don't know why I'm drawing their mouths so far down. I know sometimes I do it on purpose, but here I'm not. Sometimes I exaggerate things a little bit, but... I don't know why I did those eyebrows differently than Dylan's. Maybe I should probably flip, see what I've done wrong here. With Marv's thinking emoji face. I swear there's no music playing. Am I just deaf? Am I going completely deaf now? I should probably get that off screen. I don't want people to know that I still use Windows Media Player. I can hear music at my end. It's probably just very quiet. In fact, I should probably hang on. Some songs are just quiet. Apparently it's playing, so unless if you guys can't hear it, then there must be something wrong with OBS. But I'm not restarting the stream. If it really is unbearable, I'll just sing for you. No, I'm joking. I wish I could just schedule it when I sleep. Unfortunately, my body just never wants to agree with when I actually do want to sleep. I'm sure we'll come to a compromise one day. Oh yeah, I need to draw a bit of his top of his shirt. Just that, just showing something. And area scaling, put that down to -4, so it does that effect. Then put it back up to 1. So simple. Saves so much, just a little bit of time. Again, there's going to be some more dialogue here, but I'm not going to put it in yet. I'm still sort of undecided with this scene. There's another one where, yeah, basically the same again, but he pushes them off screen. Well, out of shot. Pardon me. Gotta make sure it's sort of in the same position as the previous one. I'll turn onion skinning on for this because I sort of need it, because I want to basically keep them in the same spot. Hello, apple with sword. Thanks. And hello, Theo and Amon as well. I appreciate y'all dropping in. Right. Yeah, I'm basically going to trace over this one a little bit. Just change the facial expressions here a little bit. Not perfectly though. Can't expect that from me. He's frowning a bit more here. Just so people aren't confused, the blue line is the previous frame. Onion Skinning is also another friend of mine on this program, but he doesn't come out very much now because I don't do a lot of animating, or at all actually, now. So you can all unsubscribe. I really should post an update video telling people that I don't plan to do any more animating. Which I like to think a lot of people have forgotten who I am now, so apart from you guys. But that is fine. The only thing I'm going to change here is the arms though. Oops. And of course, as he's got his shoulders up, the collarbone will be up as well here. Should probably flip as well for this. couple of lines here to show that they're being shoved off the screen. As much as I can, at least. Let's do that again. Right, let's turn that off, see how it looks. That's fine. We'll move his mouth up a little bit as well. Hey Obito. Yeah, it has been a while. Appreciate you joining though. Right. Last panel for this scene, well, as far as I got planned anyway so far, is this one. So get rid of that. Whoa. Again, the dialogue here I might change. Right, okay, in all fairness, this sketch is was very rushed by the looks of it. Once again, I haven't drawn him in the nose. It's very inconsiderate of me. Once again, we'll move his mouth up in a minute. Who is this? I'm working on my comic for webtoon, and also no Obito. It's not that simple just to make an animation. I guess that's what you mean. Or if it's just like a picture commission. I wouldn't mind, but I've currently closed commissions at the moment because of this. I simply don't have time for extra projects right now. That's the thing. Another thing I'm considering, I may even have to close my Patreon at the end of the year as well, because I'm struggling to keep on top of that as well. That's alright. It's been a while since you've been here, so I figure I'd update what's going on. Because if I had the time, yeah, I wouldn't mind. But it has to be a commission though. I should reiterate that. great, I've got to try and draw a spoon now. A spoon? A bowl. And a spoon, in all fairness. Which I didn't sketch in, so let's just put one there. Bowl of soup. Doesn't that look tasty? Check. Let's do it again. Let's put the rest of the plate tray in first before drawing the table. Always helps to draw what's on the table first. Especially if you're bodging it, so it's all on one layer, which is what I'm doing for this bit. Also, let's completely fix that angle. Got to think as perspective here, because it's 1 point perspective, this panel. So it means the point of perspective is like here, sort of estimating. Yeah, it's about here. Well, they call it the vanishing point, I think. Now we can draw the table. Wait, no we can't. I haven't even drawn what she's eating here. I hate drawing props. Strike flip. Let's do that again. There we go. Also, I hate drawing hands when they're holding cutlery. Something I can never grasp. Means hands are complicated enough to draw as they are. Also, that lunchbox is too big. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Also, this fork is like miles too big. It's down. Hang on. For the sake of continuity, I need to go back and see what she was actually in originally. I think that was only potato and something else originally. Even I don't know. Because there's such little detail. Or maybe it's like steak or something. I don't know. Whatever. You can't grasp hands, that's very good. Yeah, I never quite got into like the Wii in that. I can appreciate them trying something new, innovative, and moderately succeeding in doing so. Unlike the Kinect, which is awful. Let's do it again. Let's do this arm again. No, don't need to do that arm. Need to do a shoulder. Needs to be coming in a bit more, that's it. Yeah. Let's round this off as well. The shoulders aren't pointy like that. Right, let's now put line for the table. Because the straight line tool is your friend. Straight line tool will definitely be getting a Christmas card from me this year. I wouldn't say it's gimmicky though, those games. I just never really got into them. Excuse me. Right, that's done. One more thing. Just gonna add a line here, just to show that he's sort of shuffling along, sitting down next to Layla here. I would love to play some VR games, that's for sure. If I could afford a VR set, which I can't really afford to get one right now. And also you need a really good PC for that sort of thing, as far as I know. And my PC is pretty mediocre. The only problem is though, in the past I've suffered from epilepsy, and I don't know if VR is ideal for me, but I won't know until I find out. If I'm spazzing on the floor, foaming from the mouth, then VR games won't be for me. But I don't know yet, I don't know what they're like. Right, anyway, that scene's done. Right, now, do I need this panel? Oh, don't tell me I've drawn. Oh, it's all in one layer. That's another reason why I need to go back and redo some old panels, because like completely, because for some reason past me has made life difficult for me and has merged the layers together for some of them, and I find that very irritating. Right, we need this one changed, as in Dylan's shirt needs changing, and mercifully it's all on different layers. To be honest, this panel looks alright. Just might need to change Layla's hair a little bit here. So not really a lot to the back of her head. Oop, get the wrong pen. Also, I'm going to add some lines here, just to add a bit of stress, or signs of stress. I guess for the remainder of this stream, guys, I'm going to be just fixing up some old panels. I would I will have to work on the remaining new ones in my own time, because then I will be sort of spoiling new elements. Like by quite a bit, to be honest. And I'll be spoiling a joke, which I don't really want to do. Right, need to change his shirt. And in order to do that, I need to get rid of his short sleeve shirt. But anatomically wise, this panel ain't terrible. I will fix his nose though. His profile was looking a bit off here. I've always struggled with profile pictures though. What am I doing? Fill that in and then rub out anything on the outside. So just grab this opaque colour, which is this checkered rectangle. It's much easier than just getting the eraser. Oops, why has it done that? Must be bleeding over the other side. The other one. back to the colour layer. This colour again, colour that in. Jobs are good, and for this one at least. Just a little bit there, that's rubbing out. That is good enough for me. I think that panel's fine. I guess as I'm here, I should probably... Oh no, I think the dialogue's fine. The size of it. Right. I'll keep that one open because I will need the colours probably. Right, what other ones do we need that need fixing? What comes after this one? It's this one apparently. Good. Right, let's flip. See what's gone wrong here. Well, obviously his shirt needs fixing again, and also Layla once again is, let's just say her proportions are exaggerated. Again, this is just how I used to draw girls. Badly, otherwise. In other words. Like that leg is complete, like, just so off. Let's rub that out. Make sure that's referenced. Already that looks miles better. A little bit too lanky here, there in the midriff, but that's something I always used to do with anatomy. So you need to. This is a bit annoying. I've got to somehow shrink this up. Like, think about here, I reckon. Means though I've got to move the colours as well, so let's reselect that. Yep, that's just about right. Means I've got to move the shadows as well, but thank God I did all these on separate layers. This is what I mean when you do things on, you should always do things, each process on different layers. If there's any chance that you need to go back and redo them like I have to, it makes life a lot easier. But I need to rub out those lines here. Again, her arms, not necessarily her forearms, but her arm is a bit too long as well, but I think that's not too bad here. Won't be too noticeable, hopefully. Right, now I need to colour, or rub out I should say. So these colours. Not that one though. And get that opaque colour again. The checkered rectangle. Sorry Decimal, like I said earlier, this is basically going to be my job very soon. In fact, I technically say it's my job now. Working on this, I literally don't have time to do any extra projects now. So sorry. Payment or not. Oops. Well, there we go. She looks miles better now. I believe they called it the hourglass effect, which is what I used to do quite often. Because I just didn't, I didn't study anatomy enough. And all my characters are like really long in the midriff. Like here, it's not too bad. Guess, but it's still looking a little bit too lanky for my liking. Just use the turnip pen for this. Just think it's easier when correcting colours like this. Also, I need to change the skull on his shirt as well, I keep forgetting. For continuity purposes, the mouth's got to go. Because I think I scrapped well, not the mouth, the tongue. Also, this nose needs to be slightly more inward. Again, people are hardly going to notice that because it's so far away. Like, this is what the size of it's going to be when it's uploaded on YouTube, webtoon. I think it's going to be like about that big. .800 pixels wide, basically. For all these panels. Right, that one's done. That was no, I'll keep that one open because that's good reference for the colours. What other one do I need to keep? Change that one as well. Basically, if you enjoy watching me correct Dylan's sleeves for this stream, a like would be appreciated. I know it's not very exciting content, but it's something that needs to be done. And if I can see anything that needs correcting, I should probably flip and see. Oh yeah, his little V-neck here as well. That needs to be included. So let's go back to this one again before I forget. Reason why this bothers me so much that I have to go back and correct it is because in chapter 2 it's the same day as this one, as when this occurs, but then he changes shirts that chapter. So for me, that really It's really questionable continuity error. That's why I need to correct it. No one else has probably noticed it except me, but it triggers me. Pardon me. Right. Grab both of those blues. Ooh, that's not the right blue at all. There we go. Oh, I need to redo that as well. Annoyingly, that's all on the same colour. Same layer, sorry. Kind of need to put that there though, so his arm sticks out a bit more, so he doesn't look so flat. Annoyingly, that this effect is on the same layer, so put that back in. Thanks, the end, for the heart emojis. I'm assuming that's a good thing. I'm doing something right. Yeah, maybe someone has noticed it decimal, but no one else is more triggered by it except me. Right, let's change Layla's hair a little bit here. Again, it's not covering up enough of her face. That's my problem with this. So let's have a bit more there. Let's make it a bit longer around the back as well, just slightly. I'm going to shorten his leg a little bit here as well, because that's far too long. It just needs to be a little bit shorter, that's all it needs. Normally we'll connect those again. Let's get the right pen, shall we? This is what flipping does. It's so powerful. Whoops. Oh wait, I just realised that all that's on the same layer for some reason. That's weird. Okay, I'll guess just use that colour then. That's a peculiar way of doing things. Past me. Just a little bit short. I might move those speech bubbles so they peek out like that in future. There's another one. See, she doesn't look too bad here, but when I was in the process of getting this dubbed, which was a year after this chapter came out, I did redraw her again, and now it's the third time I'm going to redo her, so she still needs redoing here. Maybe like that. The only annoying thing about using the turnip pen to fill in the colour is that it never goes to the edge. It goes right into the corner. It never manages to fill it in. Just finding a darker brown. For this bit here. And there as well. Again, even there I made her far too busty. Also her chest is like, as a whole, is just too long. Should be like that. Oh, bugger. Well, that's going to have to be completely redrawn because he's in soft focus there. And I didn't keep a version where... Oh, hang on. Is he in focus here? Ah. Oh. He's still in one layer. That's still a bit annoying. Also, his hue is a bit weird here. He's like very yellow. Let's change that. Down to 5 notches. There we go. Right, I think I might be able to cheat here. Might be able to get away with this. still going to look a bit naff though. Might be able to get away with this because he will be in soft focus again. See, I can get away with filling that in, but I don't know if you guys can see, but that does ruin the line art a little bit. But like I said, it's in soft focus, so should be able to get away with it. Let's try it here. Yeah, it's making it very pixelated here. But we'll find out in a minute if this works or not. Here, I'll draw a line. This is why I find it frustrating when all the layers are merged together, because when they are, this is the only way I can go and fix it. There's a lot of fiddling around. I guess it's a good way to show people that this is why you do things on separate layers. Right. See how this looks. It's probably not. I should probably go over a couple of these lines again actually. Again, it can't be done perfect. It can't be perfect though. It's looking a bit scruffy. This is why I admire people who can paint like on canvas in real life. I know they say you can correct stuff, like Bob Ross always used to say, but it's not strictly true to be honest, depending on what paints you're using. I know this firsthand. Or really anything that's not done digitally is difficult in itself. You can't 100% correct everything, every mistake you make. You either can or you can't, really. Oh, I just realised that's on that layer. Also, his arm is massively long. Actually, maybe can I get away with doing this? Can I get away with moving this up? Probably not. No. Right. Control G, Gaussian blur. I mean, I've sort of got away with it apart from here. In fact, that's me actually going over the lines again. Let's see how it looks without the me going over the lines. No, I do need to go over them still. I think here it just needs thinning off a little bit. Providing I can do it properly. That'll do. It's not perfect. Nothing can contain with Control Z. You got that right. It would be very useful in life if we could Control Z in the real world. That would be lovely. I'll be abusing it all the time. Wait, why has it done that? Oh, because I'm referenced to the line art, that's why. What am I? Oh, I pressed X that time. Swap the colours around. Oh, what am I doing? There we go, that's all I wanted to do. Oh, God. Actually, still need correcting is the bang on the side. On this side is too thin. As well as not covering up another face. Also, her ear is too high up as well. Needs to be about there. Because of the angle, that's. What am I? Oh, yes, wrong layer. That's why. Hello, Jack. Besides me, I don't know. You are late though. No need to apologise though. I'll be done soon anyway, so I reckon about another 10 minutes. What else is missing from this panel? No, I think we're done with that. Here's another one that I need to fix. Gonna hide that dialogue. Let me guess, the whole background is merged together. No, it's not. That's good, because without even flipping, I can see what I've done wrong here. I know they're like in the distance. Why is he poking him on the head there? Even I'm confused by that. Again, I shouldn't fuss with that background too much, because like that's gonna be the size of it when it's uploaded. But anyway, that's not why I opened this up, is to fix Misha. So same as last time, need to change her outfit a little bit to the current one she has. Also, her ponytail is really long here. I should probably flip and see what I've done wrong. Once again, her anatomy is pretty bad. collar here. Their profile was pretty bad as well. Let's change that. The mouth should be up here rather than there. Also, her chin needs to be a bit further forward. Once again, her bang is too short. Well, thin, I should say. And a little bit longer. Not perfect, but it'll do. Also, this arm. Look! I used to draw arms really long, apparently. Good gracious. Forearms weren't too bad, but forearms are around about the same length. But you can get away with drawing slightly longer forearms, though. I think doesn't seem as noticeable. Right. Once again, I'm glad I did this on separate, well, kept it on separate layers. Otherwise I couldn't have done this. I know I'm rubbing out some of the existing shadow, but I need to go back and do it again anyway. I'm going to use mapping pen for this. Christ, I used 3 tones here, which I just realised. I guess I used 3 tones here because she's in quite a dark area, so sometimes I do that. Go back to the turnip pen again. Also, I need to find where her collar. Yeah, this is the revamp I did a couple of streams back. Give her a dark purple there. Shadow. Again, her arm is still a bit too long for my liking. So her elbows are different on each side. One's squared off and one isn't. I think we'll be done after this one, guys. We're near an hour and a half mark, so right, because her arm has been shortened, I need to shorten cut off these shadows to about here now, I think. Make sure I reference the background for this. I don't go over the lines. Right, I'm going to have to do this for each step now. Keep grabbing the lighter colours, need darker ones. Oh, wait, that's the that's hers. Back to that again. I think this will do for that'll be it for the stream tonight, guys. Just finishing this off. Need a bit of a break, to be honest. That side doesn't matter too much. Right. Oh, God. Making characters skinny. I never used to do that, not at all. Even though I keep criticising that, I still do. No, that I used to, I should say. And lanky, I should say. But no, I never used to do that. Well, anyway, that will do for tonight, guys. Oh, slightly shorter than normal. I need to stop putting that up. So, I need to fade out that music. If I don't see you before, hope you'll have a nice Christmas. For me personally, I just want to treat it like a normal day, to be honest. Eat loads of chocolate. I might try and stream on Christmas Eve, but we'll see. I might do. I'll try and draw something different than this, but I can't promise anything. It'll probably be more of the same. Anyway, in the meantime, like I said, if I don't see you on Monday, hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you later. Time for me to fade out. Where's the fade out button? There we go. See you later, guys. Chim chim chiroo. Also, thanks, Jack. See you later, guys.